There it is.
There it is. Anyway, well, there you go. It's time to meet this week's second chance pet and check out this adorable droopy guy named Wilbur.
No.
Wilbur, look at that face. We're told this is a 4-year-old Mastiff mix. He might be a bit clumsy, he might be a little slobbery, but he has so much love to give.
Oh my gosh. Joining us live now to introduce us to this adorable droopy guy, Sam Ellingson with the Humane Society for Southwest Washington. Good morning. Great to see you and Wilbur.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for having us. On the topic of that pound puppy conversation before, I think in terms of dogs with great eyes and droopy faces, like pound puppies, Wilbur is here. He's here to deliver for everybody
real life
this morning.
pound puppy.
He's a Hall of Famer
That's
for
right.
sure. He's
That's
a Hall of
right.
Famer for
Yeah.
sure.
Yes, and as you mentioned, he is a little bit of a clumsy guy, a little bit of a goofy guy, but he also is a really sweet guy. I was gonna keep him on a leash here today just to make sure that he would stay in frame with us, but he's not going anywhere. He's just kind of hanging out, doing his own thing, which is really just kind of meandering around the yard at his own pace, which is typically quite a slow pace. He's a pretty relaxed dude.
Oh my gosh, he looks like such a cutie. You know, I'm a big fan of any kind of smooshy face
I am too.
dog. Samwise has the jowls as well, because you can just take their whole face and you just smoosh it around. I love it. I love it so much. So Wilbur has actually had to deal with something that is actually kind of common for droopy-faced dogs, for hound breeds and mastiffs. He had a cherry eye, right? So you've had some eye stuff that he's gone through.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So cherry eye is, like you said, a really common condition, especially for these. He smells treats in my pocket. He's gonna try to.
That's why
he's gonna try to mug me here in a second. So it's a really common condition for dogs who have those droopy eyes, those saggy faces. And basically, what it is it's the gland in the corner of the eye that can become kind of swollen, and it requires a pretty simple surgery to resolve it. So you'll see too, when you look in this photos, he has like a little bit of redness in his eye. And so he is going to be, for his life, he will be sort of predisposed to that condition coming back at some point. He had the surgery, I think probably 2 weeks ago, and he's doing great now. Since he's a younger guy, he's got a lot of years ahead of him. So it's likely the family who adopts him should expect that they may have to deal with cherry eye at some point in the future. It's not a painful condition for him. It just means that he's not going to be able to see as well because that gland starts to swell up. But like I said, it's super easily resolved and it's very common. So it's not anything to be concerned about, just something to be aware of.
Gotcha. Something to check in on every once in a while just to make sure that it's doing all right.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. And, outside of that, Wilbur is one of those just totally normal, happy, healthy dogs who's looking for a new home. He, when I've taken him out for some walks yesterday and then a few more this morning, he is one of the slowest walkers I've ever had, but he does, because he truly does just kind of ramble on at his own pace. But he also is just like super gentle and super calm and very relaxed as he's walking. So when he's walking through the yard, he's basically walking right by my side, just looking around, sniffing, and just enjoying being outside.
Oh, that's awesome. So he really is a total sweetheart.
If you're looking for a nice neighborhood stroll buddy. Now, does he do okay with other dogs and cats? Do we know?
Yeah, we don't have any reason to believe he wouldn't do okay with another dog and a cat as well. Because he is so calm, he's probably going to be all right. But when we have people who bring a dog home that have other dog or other cat, we just want to make sure that they take their time with those introductions. So for Wilbur, he's going to want to make sure that he's going to meet those other dogs who might be in the home with him. Want to make sure that they get along before they head home and start sharing the same space.
Gotcha. Well, what about the other parts of the family? I mean, does it need to, if he's a little bit slower, maybe on the clumsy side, does he need a patient family, or I mean, again, you talked about like he may be a little bit on the messier side because he's got the droopiness,
the drool towel handy.
Yeah. He's going to be a really great. We talk a lot about having some of these active dogs on who might need to go out and get exercise and things like that. That's not Wilbur. If you're looking to go for a jog, he'll see you when you get home. Like he's not going to go on a run with you. But it does seem like he's probably lived with a family before. So in terms of going to a home where they might need more time, more training, things like that, he seems pretty well adapted to spending time with people. He's kind of a laying on the couch sort of dog, covering you with slobber and getting in your lap. He's a really big snuggler.
We
And
love
so
it.
he's going to be a great fit.
A big slobbery
great.
couch potato.
Yes,
What
exactly.
a
That's right.
cutie.
Exactly right.
Well, Sam, thanks so much for introducing us to Wilbur. We hope he finds a new family soon.
Thank you all so much for
He's,
having me.
he's
there
out
he is,
sniffing
just
for him
moseying
now.
in. There
He's
he
on the
is.
trail.
Yeah, he
Oh, were you guys talking
He
about
was out
me?
just investigating for a bit.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh,
Thanks,
that's
Sam. Well,
great.
if you want to meet Wilbur or see
Thank
some other pets up for adoption, you can check them out right now on their website. It's hssw.org.